What a difference a week can make. 3 wins in 6 days for the South Dakota men, and here to talk about that is head coach Todd Lee. And Todd, I have to imagine that was awfully good for the soul, seeing what your team did over the last week. But I guess the question that jumps in my mind, what did you actually learn about your group during that period?
Well, a lot about their toughness, and we've got high-character guys. And coming back from Christmas break and having some issues with COVID and some injuries, we had 4 practices in 16 days, and then we had the game against State, and then we had to play 3 games in 6 days. So really proud of our guys. Couldn't be more proud of the way we've handled that.
You know, speaking of good news, the three-point line has been a source of frustration for you both offensively and defensively this season. 22 makes for you guys in your first 5 Summit League games. You come out Saturday 17 of 30. You want to talk about things that making you feel good? That had to be one of them.
Yeah, and I don't have the explanation for it. You know, our guys are good three-point shooters. Maybe just seeing a few go down early, and as you said, we've really struggled from the three-point line. We beat North Dakota. It's hard to win games without making threes, and we beat North Dakota and we went 2 of 15. And we've won games without making them, but obviously it's a lot easier game when you're knocking down threes. And maybe it was guys saw it, and the basket looked a lot bigger when guys were making them. But yeah, 17 is a school record. You wouldn't have I wouldn't have believed you if you would have told me that before, but that we'd do that after the way we've shot the ball.
And then you look at the week collectively offensively. Mason, Cruz led the way in all 3 of your games, 19 each against North Dakota. Cruz comes out as a career-high 25 against Denver. And then Mason follows suit with a career-high of 25 against Omaha on Saturday. But we talked a lot, or have since the preseason, about how balanced this team was going to be and how you were going to spread the ball around. But it seems at this point those guys are clearly the leaders in terms of the offense for you right now.
Yeah, we want to be balanced, every night. But you're right; they're capable of having big nights. Mason and Cruz, Tassos played much better on Saturday, and so. They got both Mason and Tassos got in foul trouble on Thursday and didn't play a ton of minutes. And we definitely need guys to step up and be consistent offensively. With Xavier being out, he was our second leading scorer when he got injured. So, and Mason and Cruz have done a good job. And then I can't say enough about what Hunter Goodrick's done.
Leading me into my next one,
yeah,
because that guy was a monster on the glass for you. 3 straight double-digit rebounding performances for him, including 19 in the win at North Dakota.
Yeah, 45 rebounds in the last 3 games, and just he plays so hard, and he's gaining possessions for us on the offensive end, getting those rebounds. He has done an unbelievable job, and he's scoring in the post too. And so we're able to throw him the ball. He's still working on his free throws. Made a 3 the other night. Hunter's been big for us.
In terms of new additions to the lineup, Keaton Kutcher. I know this is something that you've been wrestling with for a little bit. A kid that coming in from Mount Vernon, Iowa, that you anticipated would redshirt this year, but situation being as it is, you had to call his name the other night, and then he comes in Saturday and gives you a double-digit scoring performance.
Yeah, it was a tough decision. We were planning on redshirting him, but then when Xavier got hurt, and we're hoping that Xavier gets back sooner rather than later, we talked it over with Keaton's parents and talked to Keaton, and he was great, and his parents were wonderful, whatever is best for the team. When we put him in the game on Thursday, did a fine job, played some minutes. We only have 4 perimeter players right now dressing, and so that are available to play. And so I thought he played great on Saturday. And you can see why we're excited about his future. Sure. He can really shoot the ball. He's a good athlete. He's a tough young man. And so we feel like he's going to be a very good player in our program. But it was a tough decision because, it's in the middle of the year, and it's very strange to pull somebody off redshirt in the middle of the year.
You mentioned Xavier a couple of times. Is there a timeline for him?
Well, it's more about how he's feeling.
Sure.
He's trying to get the strength back in his leg. He's got one of his knees is swollen. nothing structurally wrong with it. It's just a matter of getting where he can feel like he's 100% ready to play.
Whether he's ready to go or not this weekend, you're going to make this road trip to Western Illinois and St. Thomas with a whole lot more confidence after 3 wins this last week. But talk about what you got in front of you with the Leathernecks and then, of course, the new Summit League team in St. Thomas.
Yeah, Western went up and swept the North Dakota trip, which is hard to do. I just got done watching the North Dakota State game. That's the first time they've won there in a long time. They're playing really well. They shoot the three, and they shoot a lot of them, and they've got post players that they pounded inside. So that's going to be a tough game, obviously. And then St. Thomas, I haven't watched St. Thomas. I've just hear things about how they shoot the ball and the way they play, and also how old they are. You know, they play with a bunch of seniors, a bunch of guys that have been in the program, and that's why they've had some success. When you have older players that have been around each other for a long time, obviously Coach does a great job with them, but they know how to play with each other. And so this is a big trip for us and a tough one.
All right, well, congrats on a great week. Safe travels to you this weekend. Look forward to seeing how it all goes.
Thanks, Jay.